Hello everyone, it's Cameron. Welcome to another video. Today we're going to do something a little bit different here. Now today I want to talk about a purchase, well not a purchase, but something I got the other week, and it's this big box. And I'm going to go over what's in this box. So on Friday at my, I was at my local record shop on Friday just there, and the guy in Stuart, who I've known for a long time, through buying records through his market and through the shop in the last few years, said to me that he'd had a big, he showed me this big sort of case, and he's like, you could just take the whole lot of 45s and singles in here. I've got no space or use for some of them, so that's what he did. He gave me these. A lot of these are like 60s, 70s, 80s. So in this video we're going to go over them all, talk about them all. There's some really interesting ones in here, but there's probably some dirge buried in between the kind of... So we're going to go over them all in no particular order. A lot of these are like well-known hits, and some of these are kind of not so well-known, but we're just going to go over them in no particular detail. Okay, so we're just going to start at random. Some of these don't have sleeves, so I'm going to have to buy some sleeves, get some sleeves. Well, I bought some sleeves for the ones I'm going to keep. So we're going to start with this one. I'll Meet You Halfway by the Partridge Family, with 2 songs on the other side. Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, and I Think I Love You. That's on the Bell label. The Hollies with Listen to Me and Do the Best You Can. Of course you know the Hollies, they're quite a good band. The Shadows with Shazam and Geronimo. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll Never Find Another You by the Seekers and Open Up Them Pearly Gates. Johnny Spence and his orchestra with the Midnight Theme and the Dr. Kildare theme. Not sure what side's what, but there we go. On the Parlophone label. That's the same label as the first issue of Me Do. The Faces with Cindy Incidentally on one side, and on the other side is Squiff, Mend That Fuse. It's got this customised label on the other side. Leapy Lee and Good Morning with Teresa. Puppy Love by Donny Osmond and Let My People Go. Serenade by the Steve Miller Band with Dance Dance Dance. Johnny Johnson and the Bandwagon, Sweet Inspiration. Pride Comes Before a Fall, the Bell label. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, The Love I Lost Part 1 and The Love I Lost Part 2. This is an American 45 with the sort of centre there. Okay, another batch of 45s without their sleeves. Hallelujah Freedom by Junior Campbell and All Right With Me. I don't know half of these, and I haven't got a clue. Now You Know How It Feels by Wink Martindale and Deck of Cards. New York City, Ain't It So, and I'm Doing Fine Now. Olivia Newton-John, of course we know her from like Grease and actresses and being an actress and whatnot. Banks of the Ohio and Would You Follow Me. Diana Ross with her version of the Four Tops, Reach Out I'll Be There, and I'm Still Waiting. Mistral by Cozy Powell and Na 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 Na. This was a big hit at the time. Carly Simon, You're So Vain, with His Friends Are More Fond of Robin. His Friends Are More Than Fond of Robin. Ooh. Peters and Lee, Welcome Home, and Can't Keep My Mind on the Game. Middle of the Road, Solly Solly, and To Remind Me. Got a copy of this one already, but it doesn't hurt to have an extra. The Who, Let's See Action, and When I Was a Boy, my copy also has the punch. Otis Redding in his version of The Temptations' My Girl, and Mr. Pitfall. Arthur Conley, Funky Streets, and Put Our Love Together. Obisha, Sunshine Day, and Bum to Bum. Johnny Bristol, Hang On In There Baby, and Take care of you for me. Have this one already, but you know. Clint Eastwood, I Talk to the Trees, and Wandering Star by Lee Marvin, of course, from the Paint Your Wagon film. Barry Ryan, Can't Let You Go, and When I Was a Child. Spring Water, I Will Return, and Stone Cross. Some of these I've got no intention of keeping, so you know. You Make Me Feel Brand New by the Stylics, and Only for the Children. Bingo, Whispers, and Someone's Waiting. Osmonds, Love Me for a Reason, and Fever, which I think might be the same as the Elvis Presley song, I don't know. Neil Sedaka with Don't Let It Mess Your Mind, and That's When the Music Takes Me. Okay, we've got some more ones to get through. We've actually got over 6 minutes in the video in total, so doing not bad. The Alan Price set, The Time Has Come, and Don't Stop the Carnival. The Bachelors with Ramona and Sweet Lullabies. Sister Jane by New World, and First Steps. Culture Club, Karma Chameleon, and That's the Way. Of course, that was a big hit in the 80s. Wham! Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. So there's some interesting stuff in it, but some stuff I just really have I don't really have much interest in. Paul Young, Every Time You Go Away, and This Means Everything. Nick Kershaw and I Won't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. I wonder if that's a kind of a rewrite of the Elton John song Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. But it even comes with a post inside, so that's pretty interesting. Jet Harris and Tony Meehan, Scarlett O'Hara and Doing the Hully Gully on one side, and on the other side is Diamonds and Footstomp on Decca. You Don't Have to Be a Baby to Cry by the Carvels, and The Last One to Know. Cousin Norman by the Marmalade, and Lonely Man. An EP of Peter Sterling, where there's I Want to Hold Your Hand, which was the Beatles, Kiss Me Quick, Elvis Presley, Needles and Pins by the Searchers, Hippie Hippie Shake, Beatle Crazy, and I'm the One. So I think this was like an EP of like the hits of the day, but these are like, I think, cover versions. Jonah Looney, Stop the Cavalry, of course, a Christmas song. I actually might hold that one, given that I'll probably have it for Christmas. Blue Peter by Mike Oldfield. Little Boxes and Their Favourites by Nina and Frederick. So we have Those Who Are Wise, Try to Remember on one side, and Little Boxes in a Strange World on the other. So what this one's all about. Medley excerpts. Zing With My Heartstrings, Come Back My Love, Stay Away From Them Girls, Shaboom, Life Could Be a Dream, which I remember from the chords, and Shotgun on one side, and on the other is Daddy Cool and The Girl Can't Help It. I think this is like a cover sort of thing. The Stylistics, Point of No Return, and I'm Stone in Love With You. The 3 Degrees, Dirty Old Man, with Can't You See What You're Doing to Me. Real Thing, You'll Never Know What You're Missing, and Love Is a Playground. Arthur Lyman with Taboo, and Dahil Seo. Redbone, New Blown Sermont, and Maggie. David Cassidy, I'm a Clown on one side, and on the other, Some Kind of a Summer and Song for a Rainy Day. This is like a little LP, 45 that plays at an LP speed, which is unusual. Dancer, Prancer and Nervous, The Singing Reindeer, The Happy Reindeer, and Dancer's Waltz. That's what I know from 60s compilations. Have I the Right by the Honeycombs, and Please Don't Pretend Again. The other ones, I'm just coming up. Bear with me for a little while. Alice Cooper, Elected, and Looney Tune. That's what I've just hadn't realised was there amongst the piles. There we go. Here's the other kind of lesser interesting stuff. Rab Noakes, Branch, and Sitting in the Corner of the Blues. I just kind of felt like showing the free 45s that I got. I mean, there might not be anything interesting, but they're still good. I got them for free. Fame and Price, Price and Fame Together, Follow Me, and Sergeant Jobsworth. Sandy Shaw, Don't You Count on It. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Message Understood and Don't You Count. The Military Band of the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards with Amazing Grace and Cornet Caroline. The Carnival Is Over by the Seekers and We Shall Not Be Moved. The OJs, The Air That I Breathe. Oh, sorry, Put Your Hands Together and The Air That I Breathe. But nice if Love Train was in it, because I do really like that song. The Marmalade, Loving Things, and Hey Joe. Los Diablos with Findy Simna and Me Comrade. Me Confirmere. I don't know. This is like some sort of foreign record. The Alexander Brothers. For those who don't know who live outside of Scotland will remember, they were like a very popular Scottish duo of kind of light, kind of variety entertainment, music hall type of music. And this is them with These Are My Mountains and Let's Go Down the Glen Again. The Art Company, Susanna, and The 17th Floor. The Bachelors, I Believe, and Happy Land. Mungo Jerry, of course I remember them from the summertime, but this is an EP with Open Up and Going Back Home on one side and I Don't Want to Go Back to School and No Girl Reaction. Henry Mancini and his orchestra, How Soon, and The Tiber Twist. Leo Sayer, In My Life, and Long Tall Glasses. Fan Dabby Dozy by the Crankies, again like a Scottish duo, for those living outside of Scotland who might not know who they are, with Wee Jimmy Cranky on one side and Fan Dabby Dozy on the other. Oh no, it's the other way about. Another Mungo Jerry thing. You don't have to be in the army to fight the war, and The Sun Is Shining, and O'Reilly and We Shall Be Free on the other. So I've got two Mungo Jerry EPs amongst this pile. Top Choice 68 with Tony Bennett, Something in Your Smile. Ray Conniff, Up and Away. Tupole, Soshona, and Robert Goulet with Un Homme Un Me Femme. Tommy Rowe, Dizzy, and The You I Need. Freddie and the Dreamers, You Were Made For Me, and Send a Letter to Me. Another Nick Kershaw one, Wide Boy and So Quiet. The Silkins, The System to Swing To, and The Car Enhancers. I think that's maybe the wrong records, I'm not sure. Bob Marley, One Love, People Get Ready, and So Much Trouble in the World. Of course, Bob Marley. Everyone remembers him. Jerry Vale, The Moon Is My Pillow, and The Flame. This is just a plain white sleeve. KC and the Sunshine Band would Give It Up, and It's Too Hard to Say Goodbye. Janice Ian, Fly Too High, and The Night Rain. O.C. Smith, Just Couldn't Help Myself, and Together. David Dundas in Another Funny Honeymoon, and No Smile On. I'm reading that upside down there. San Jose, Strung, with Argentine Melody. Johnny Nash, Cupid, and People in Love. Judith Durham, The Olive Tree, and The Non-Performing Lion Quickstep. The Singing Nun, Dominique, and Entre les Oletes, I don't know. Sue Nichols, Where Will You Be, and Every Day. What's New Pussycats, I think the version of the Tom Jones song by the Crying Shames, and Please Stay. Gilbert O'Sullivan, Get Down, and A Very Extraordinary Sort of Girl. I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing in Perfect Harmony by the New Seekers, and Boomtown. E by Gum It's Cold by the... Oh no. Time is Tight on one side by the Academicals and E by Gum It's Cold on the other. Quite a funny one there. 1910 Fruit Gum Company with Simon Says and Reflections from Look in the Glass. I think I've got that in a 60 CD compilation. Patti Bravo, an Italian one. Pazza Idea and Mori Tra le Voli. I don't know. I Wouldn't Trade You for the World by The Bachelors and Beneath the Willow Tree. I Will by Freddie and the Dreamers and I Understand. Philip Bailey and Phil Collins with Easy Lover and Woman. Phil Collins, Separate Lives with Marilyn Martin and Only You and I Know. Okay, that's the kind of not so cool stuff, or the stuff I probably won't keeping. Now the interesting stuff and the ones I will probably keep. And some of these stuff I probably wouldn't normally get, but they were free, so why not? Again, no particular order. George Harrison, True Love from the 33 and the Third album, and Pure Smokey. Never thought I'd find that one. The Crickets, who are of course Buddy Holly's backing group, When You Ask About Love, and Deborah. This was a big hit. The Four Seasons, December 63 with Oh What a Night, and Slip Away. Stealers Wheel, this is a great one. Stuck in the Middle, of course Jerry Rafferty, and Jose. Jerry and the Pacemakers, You'll Never Walk Alone, and It's Alright. Of course I'm a Liverpool supporter, so kind of had that one because it was free. Already got a copy of this next record, but it was free. Merry Christmas Everybody by Slade, Don't Blame Me. 'Cause I Love You by Slade, and My Life is Natural. Already have the single, but this one's got its picture sleeve. Glory Days, Bruce Springsteen, and Stand on It. Yep, anything Bruce I'll take for free. Again, have a copy of this one, but it was free. I'll Be There by the Jackson 5, and One More Chance. Ray Charles, Take These Chains From My Heart, and No Letter Today. Have a copy of this already, but it was free. This one I normally wouldn't have got, but it was free. Cilla Black, You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, and Is It Love? This was a foreign import, but I do have the UK pressing. Dance in the Dark, Bruce Springsteen, and Pink Cadillac. I think I've got a few copies of that single now. That's plenty for me. Got copies of these next two already. Wings, Sea Moon, and Hi Hi Hi. Elton John, Crocodile Rock, one of my favourites, and Elderberry Wine. Both great sides there. I'll Keep You Satisfied, Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas, which of course Lennon and McCartney wrote for the Beatles. Sorry, for Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas with I Know. Everlasting Love, The Love Affair. Got that in a 60 CD with Gone Are the Songs of Yesterday. Another copy of Let's See Action by The Who, but this is a solid centre copy. And When I Was a Boy. Got this one already, but it was free. You're 16, Ringo Starr, and Devil Woman. This one's a French copy. Heard this in the Forrest Gump film. Canned Heat, Let's Work Together, and I'm Her Man. What a great 70s song. John Denver, Annie's Song, with Cool, Green and Shady. Got this one, but it's free. Help, The Beatles, I'm Down. Whiskey in the Jar, Thin Lizzy, and Black Boys in the Corner. Again, that was a big hit. Merry Christmas Everyone by Shakin' Stevens. Again, Christmas will be up, and I quite like this one, so thought I would take that one because it was free. David Bowie and Mick Jagger and Dancing in the Street. Of course, I like Mick Jagger from the Rolling Stones, so thought I'd have that. This was a big hit as well. Diane by The Bachelors and The Stars Will Remember. I think I heard that in my radio show. I played that one for as a request one time. Tom Jones, I'll Never Fall in Love Again, which Elvis did on the Elvis Presley Boulevard album, and Things I Want to Do. I'm Still Standing, Elton John, and End While You Learn. Have a copy of this one, but that's in its picture sleeve as well, the original one I have. Tammy Wynette, Stand By Me, which I heard the Blues Brothers sing, and Your Good Girl's Gonna Go Bad. I have a copy of this one already, but it's free. I Want You Back, the Jackson 5, Who's Loving You. And I heard Bruce Springsteen cover this on his recent album, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Someday We'll Be Together. And He's My Sunny Boy. Downtown, Petula Clark, and You Better Love Me. Heard Downtown as a request radio show one time, so yeah. Cliff Richard and the Shadows, Summer Holiday, and Dancing Shoes. Again, wouldn't normally go for Cliff Richard, but it was free. Same with Petula Clark, wouldn't go for her records, but again, they were free. The Bitch Is Back, Elton John, Cold Highway, got that as a duplicate. Amen Corner, If Paradise is Half as Nice. Heard that in my friend's car one time. And Hey Hey Girl. This was a big hit and it was free. Stevie Wonder, I Just Called to Say I Love You. And I Just Called to Say I Love You, instrumental version. Andy Williams, Can't Take My Eyes Off You, and You Are Where Everything Is. Again, as I said before, it was free. Another Cliff Richard and the Shadows one, The Next Time, and Bachelor Boy. This is just Cliff on its own, and his own Congratulations and High and Dry. The Kiki D Band, of course I know Kiki D from Duet with Elton John, How Glad I Am, and Peter on Elton John's Rocket record label, which is very cool. Not sure what side's what on this one. Cliff Richard, Sing a Song of Freedom, and 1,000 Conversations. King of the Road, Roger Miller, had this as a request on my radio show as well, and Attaboy Girl. Heard this one on the radio as well one time. Cilla Black, Something Tells Me, Something's Gonna Happen Tonight, and La 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 Lou. Jerry and the Pacemakers, I Like It, and It's Happened to Me. Got this as a duplicate, but I Want to Hold Your Hand, The Beatles, and This Boy. Super Grand by Billy Connolly, of course famous comedian around about the UK and Scotland. Got quite a few of his records, I must admit. That's one I didn't have. Got this as an extra, Kissing Cousins, Elvis Presley, and It Hurts Me. Now this song I know from Elvis and Johnny Cash doing it, but this is Jim Reeves doing it. I Love You Because, and Anna Marie. Again, wouldn't normally go for this artist records, but they were free and I do quite like them actually. The Kinks, Tired of Waiting for You, and Come On Now. Heard this in a compilation. Love Grows Where My Rosemary Grows by Edison Lighthouse, and Every Lonely Day. Heard this in a program that I like called Max and Paddy's Road to Nowhere. Gilbert O'Sullivan, No Matter How I Try, and If I Don't Get You Back Again. Never heard this one before, but this is just Charlie Rich, The Most Beautiful Girl, and I Feel Like Going Home. And I've actually played this one and it's actually not bad. Mungo Jerry again, In the Summertime. That's a great song with The Mighty Man on the same side and Dust Pneumonia Blues on the other. So that's the free singles I got. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and if there was any interesting ones, yeah, I'm sure you would like the video. But some of these stuff I probably won't keep, but some of them I will. And once I get rid of the singles, I can keep this box to store my records in, because I think that's what Really Street gave it to me for, as well as the free kind of singles as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next video.